Welcome back, sports fans, to MikeyWins.com. It is Wednesday, November 14th. Coming off just a horrible day as I was 0-4 yesterday. Coming off a 4-0 in NCAA basketball on Monday and come back and go 0-4 yesterday. Just terrible. Had bad teams. I had Lamar. I had Georgia State, Lehigh, and VCU. VCU never fired at home versus Wichita State. Wichita State came back and proved something in a revenge type atmosphere. Georgia State was down 31-2 at one point. Made a run, actually got it back to where they were covering at one point, believe it or not, but still did not cover. And then Lehigh down by 5 at half versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh blows them out in the second half. And of course Lamar hung in there for a while, but North Texas pulled away. So those are my 4 losses. 0-4, just absolutely horrendous yesterday in college basketball. I do want to say this though, folks. My spreadsheet, my world famous spreadsheet, if you will be available here in about 14 days, about 2 weeks, and we'll put it into play and make some plays involving the spreadsheet and my input as well. So that will be in play in about 14 days, but 12 to 15 days, somewhere around 14 days. Okay, 3 plays for you tonight. Florida and Wisconsin over 121.5. I'm going to play the over in this ball game. Two teams that are perennial powers, if you will. But I like the over in this one. Wisconsin scored like 80-something points versus a weak team in game one. And I understand it wasn't a great team, but they had the firepower to score some points. And of course, Florida, they can always score. Even though they only scored like 20-something versus Georgetown in the first half on the carrier that was canceled. But I like the over. I'm going to go over 121.5 in the first half, for Florida and Wisconsin. I got Fresno State minus 8.5 at UC Riverside. That line, I got it at 8.5 earlier today. It could be around 9.5 by now. But I like Fresno State in this ball game. Still rebuilding at Fresno State, but they have some scores there. UC Riverside, I don't like what they have this year. I'm looking to fade them as much as possible. So Fresno State on the road, minus 8.5. And in the NBA, in the association, I'm going to take the Bulls minus 2.5 at Phoenix. That's the Bulls minus 2.5 at Phoenix. I like Chicago. Solid ball club. Played with them the other day against Boston. Of course, lost. But Phoenix, not a great team. No go-to guy. So I'll go with the Bulls in this one, minus 2.5. There's a report today. Folks, come back tomorrow. Check back with me. Again, the spreadsheet will be available here in a couple of weeks. Make sure you bookmark MikeyWins.com, and we'll get you some winners over the next couple of weeks. Thanks, folks. Mike Davis here, the Southern Gentleman. Thanks for stopping by. See you, bye.